Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our second day of our 41st edition sneaky peeks. I'm super excited about today because I think that we needed some more new tag dies. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual dies, what they look like. Now when you get them, they will be all connected together by a wire, so you'll have to use some little snips or a wire cutter, whatever you have, to separate them. So basically it comes with a set of 2, 4, 6, 7 new dies, okay? And then I'm going to show you what they look like when they are all together, okay? Basically this is what they look like when they're all together. Now, these two are a little different because if I would have made separate dies for this would have been too big. And I'm trying to keep the dies at a minimal because they are more expensive. The bigger they are, the more expensive they are. So I thought I would do these a little different. So basically, I glued these ones. Well, this one here, these two are basically, this is the lower layer, and the bottom layer has stitching along the outside perimeter. And this is the top layer, and this one has stitching on the inside. So this way, if we want to make a shaker card and you want the negative space of the bigger one to show, that's basically what that's for. This one here goes with that one. That's the bottom layer, again stitching on the outside, and then on the top layer they're stitching on the inside, and those go perfectly there. Now this one's a little different. These are not two separate pieces, okay, but let me scoot these over. If you look at this here, when you cut it out, it's going to cut out like a little frame around the actual die. And so basically, if you take a look at that here, I glued the bottom part down, like the little outline. It's going to be like an outline of the die. And then I went ahead and popped up the other one. So it still kind of gives you an illusion that there is a bottom layer underneath. Same with this one. So you'll see this one here. So this one here, you'll cut out, there'll be a little outline around it. There's stitching on the outside. So there goes the outline. Now this one I just adhered all flat down on the paper so you can see what it looks like. So it gives an illusion of that you have a layer underneath. So this, I wanted to show you, I'm going to show you the example of this one looks like when it's cut out, okay? This one, you see how they're stitching all on the outside? This is that little outline I was talking about, okay? So when you put that, you could cut this out on a different color if you want, and then you have the stitching along the inner part of the die, all right? So we are going to make a quick shaker card here today. So what I did was I took this die here, and I put it in some foam. Went ahead and did that, okay? And then I went ahead and I used a little chicky. Okay, I actually had to stop because I had my camera actually died right in the middle of what I was recording, and I can't remember where I left off, to be honest with you. So I wasn't sure if I told you about this tag. Now this die here, there's only one. Okay, and the reason why there's only one is because so many of you ordered the mini chalkboard tags, and there is a, this does come with a coordinating die, and this is, I created a stitched die to go ahead, and you could just layer right on top of it, okay? That's where this guy is. Okay, so when you get it, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have this set, the mini chalkboard tags. If not, you could just use it by itself. You don't have to layer anything, you know, underneath it. Okay. So anyway, so I hopefully, if I said that already, I apologize. Okay, I am going to quickly show you what I'm using for this card here. I am using a cute little chickie. I'm using the smaller little chickie stamp along with the coordinating die that comes with it, and I'm using Happy Easter. Okay, so let me grab the card, and I already started assembling it. So basically what I did was I I cut out, I put this die here in the middle, and I went ahead and I cut it out. And then what I did was I also measured, I cut a die out of the foam just so I could use that as our, you know, like instead of using pop dots or, you know, this is just easier to make your shaker card with, okay? And then I went ahead and I adhered a piece of acetate in the back, all right? So remember that little piece I showed you earlier? So hopefully that part didn't get cut off. This is the little frame that cuts out of it, okay? So I am going to go ahead and adhere that right there. Let me go ahead and, it's kind of hard to get all of that stuff off of the acetate because it is, it catches like a lot of lint and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and what I did was I rubbed my little, you know, like your little embossing buddy. I put that in the window so this way it could kind of take away some of the static that you get from, so when you put your sequins in there won't be so much static. That's basically what I did. So I'm just using some more multi-matte, and I know I got a new one of these, but I filed it away. So let me go ahead and, okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this in here, just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive onto my foam right now. And I'm just going to use this fast fuse here from Stampin' Up. It's not too bad. You just want to make sure you go all around the area where your sequins are going to be, because you don't want them to fall out. So I'm just kind of going close here. Now this, you're going to see this right here. I messed up on that. I'm not feeling too well. So what I did was I cut out that little tag, but I didn't realize this was my piece for my card, so I cut it out from this piece here. I couldn't believe I did that. Yeah, I did that. So that's why you see that little piece right there. It was a solid piece. It was, but I figured we could still use it, right? So I put it back together again. So what I did was that's why you see tape in the back, because I had to tape that little piece right back in there. Okay, so this is our piece right there. So now what I'm going to do, what I had traced the little area on the inside of my card. This is just the card base, and I stamped the Happy Easter. Stamped this little guy right there, our little chickie in there. Let me grab my clear Wink of Stella. Uh-oh. We may not use Wink of Stella. We're not going to use Wink of Stella today. Okay, so anyway, so I traced it in there so I can know where to put all my stuff. Now, I want to probably use, I would use clear, but I picked up these and they may be too big, to be honest with you. Let's use these. These are some, I told you my favorite sequins place is Pretty Pink Posh. I picked up these because I loved them, that they were flat, okay? And these are little hearts, so I'm going to try and do this without, you know, ripping it off the little cardboard here, if I don't lose them all. And I'm just going to put a few. I'm not going to get crazy and put a ton of them on here. So let me go ahead and take some more out here. Because I don't want to cover him up too much, you know. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave it alone. I don't want to OD on that. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to adhere this, put some of this little fast fuse on here. I have to remember how to use this when you use this, you have to kind of like, you know, push off to the side. Let me take this extra piece off. See, I did it wrong, so it wasn't really doing what it was supposed to do. Alright, there we go. You could use liquid glue, but I figure I have this here on my desk, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. I'm just trying to surround the window really good so none of my sequins fall through. And I'm probably using too much adhesive. Oh man, I messed up my little card with my sequins. That's okay. We'll get back to that. Probably using a lot of adhesive, but you know what? You know me, I love to. I just don't want this card falling apart on me. And especially since I have the sequins in there, I don't want all the little sequences to be falling apart either. Okay, so there goes that. And let me grab my card here that I just made a mess of. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this down here. We're going to go ahead and adhere this. I got some more lint in here. So this is, I just want to show you really quick here. This is the little emboss. No, did I use this little embossing buddy? I just kind of ran in the inside of the, to take off the little static. Hopefully it worked. We'll find out right now. Let me scooch those in just a little bit more. There we go. So isn't that super duper cute? So happy Easter. There's not too many. I probably could have put more sequins in there, but I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't even want to take it apart. So that's just one way to use these new dies. Of course, you could use them as, you know, the standard, like a regular tag, but I wanted to show you a different way you can use it. And I also made a really cute, tiny shaker card. And of course I lost it. Hold on one quick second. Okay, here goes the cute, like for this, let's see, where's my little, my goodness, I'm losing everything. Well, anyways, this is one of the little dies, one of the tags I used. And what I did was I used the little heart from my little Stitch Sweetheart dies with the XOX. I used one of my little heart dies to cut that out, and I layered it. I just made this a miniature card. Same concept, but a miniature card, an easier version. Stamped thank you from one of my existing stamp sets. And that's it. I just thought this is a 3.5 by 3 card. And I thought it was just super cute just to give like a little note to someone. I loved it. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes right here. This is the one that I used for that one. This tag is the one I used for that one. So I thought it was really cute. So other than using them just as your regular standard tags, I wanted to show you a different way, a different approach on these, okay? So I'm thinking this needs some ribbon, which I might add. I may not. I'm not 100% sure just yet. So anyways, everybody, and this little thing is, it reminds me of little dental floss. I don't know where I have this. I'm trying to use stuff I have in my stash, okay? Now this is just a little floss. I'm almost positive I picked it up at Hobby Lobby a long time ago, but I needed to use it. And that little, the shaker part on the inside, this here I also picked up at Hobby Lobby, I think. They're little vials of little glass glitters. Isn't that cute? That's what I use for the little tiny shaker run. Okay, everybody, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I said this is the second day of our sneaky peeks, because I forgot what I said earlier in this video. Since the camera died, I forgot to charge it up. So this was our day 2 of our sneaky peeks. Don't forget to check my blog at www.creativetypeforme.com to see if you are the lucky winner of yesterday's sneaky peek, which were those awesome new little stitched circle, the little stitched pattern dies, which if this is it right here. If you put it on the card, that's the little pattern die that we gave away yesterday. So don't forget to check my blog to see if you're the lucky winner. And I am giving away this set of tagged, they're called, I think they're called the Fun Stitch Tag Dies. And I'm giving away this one, and here it goes again. These are all the tags that are included except for the bottom layer of this one, okay? This only includes the top layer, because if you have the mini chalkboard the mini chalkboard tags, it does come with the bottom layer. So I thought maybe it would be fun to get one, you know, for that one as well. So this is it. This is what somebody will be winning tomorrow. So don't forget to leave your comments. Again, it's not required for you to leave a comment on every single blog, but the more blogs you comment on, the more chances you have to win. So thank you again, everybody, for stopping by. And also don't forget to check my blog to see what the rest of my amazing design team has done with these super cute tags for you today. So have a fabulous day, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.